Heroes and Legends War of Bitter Rivals 2, Episode 12. The final showdown between the three clans and the Sin clan had begun. In the Sin clan's main capital, they were waiting for the three clans to arrive via their ships. However, they did not see any. But this was on purpose. Suddenly, a small summon force arrived. It was none other than Lucifia. She used her magic to teleport the various officers in the three clans all over the battlefield, enabling them to reach over the very mountainous and cliff faces of Sin Castle. Sebastian was shocked, and he was impressed by how much Hydra had grown as a military leader. He saw that he will indeed be the future of clan space after all. However, the Sin clan would not so easily just give up. So Saint Catherine, Sebastian's wife, ordered any available units to kill Lucifia, because Lucifia was the one responsible for this. Hydra's Ron, who was more in the front lines of the battlefield, was too occupied fighting the enemy. So he ordered the hit girls, Janetta, Fair Allen, and Patrice Allen, to protect Lucifia, as she was coming up with another spell that would enable their officers and troops to be protected by magic, make them impervious to any enemy attack. While this was happening, Jertail and Orion of the Pole were working in the front lines to ensure the enemy did not get by Lucifia. Orion used his tank to blast the enemy. Louis Christian, the young cousin of Alfie Christian, used her technology and her mechs to push back the enemy and to bring down the castle gates. Wong Wells was trying to come up with a perfect strategy to overcome this enemy, but before he could do so, he was approached by the two Pole leaders, Opterion and Philmon Pole, and together they had slain the greatest escape artist in clan history. Wong Wells was slain, and when Wells being slain, his forces were decimated, as his forces were trying to be the ones to kill Lucifia. Enough time had passed, and the forces of Cassie and Rin were advancing forward to the front lines. Hydrin was making his way to the main castle to defeat Sebastian once and for all. Seeing that Wong Wells was now dead, the forces of Vulcan began to summon a fire to burn the enemy. He had enough, and now he's going to burn all the forces that he saw. But however, it was too little too late. The Lucifia spell had worked, and all the forces of the three clans were protected by a magical barrier that was previous to attacks from elements and blades and bullets, which included Vulcan. So even Marcus's strength nor Catherine's strategy could hurt them. It was quite clear at this point that the three clans had won. All the Sin clan could do was to fight to the bitter end. So Hydrin confronted Sebastian, and Sebastian's forces moved to confront Hydrin, who did not want it to be protected by magic, because he wanted to fight Sebastian fair and square to prove that he had grown to be a strong man. After their decisive battle and clash, Sebastian had succumbed to Hydrin and fell on his knees before him. Then Sebastian committed his last act. And begged that his family be spared in exchange for his own life, and that the Sin clan will abandon the galaxy and give it to the three clans and retreat to the dimensions, to the elders. Hydrain contemplated this for a while, but he raised up his sword and gave a sinister laugh. This is indeed a perfect opportunity to have my cake. I needed two. And then raised his blade and cut off the head of Sebastian. With that, the Sin Clan were no more. Hydrain had now officially winning the war against all the clans that opposed the three clans, honored the wishes of the dead man, and banished the Sin Clan from the clan space, and thus they retreated to the dimensions, broken, battered, and defeated. With this, the three clans have successfully, at long last, after many generations, have successfully occupied all of clan space. At long last, the Shron, Pre-Shron, and Pole are now on top of the game. The allies and the Allen family as well. It was only a matter of time before they regrouped and joined the main forces in the dimensions.